you for being with us. Josh has been with them for how long, Josh? How long have you been with them?
I've been with him for about a year now. I was working with him in high school a little bit, but now I'm back doing sales.
All right. Very good. Very, very good. All right, Josh, so I have three categories of questions I'm going to ask you, okay? First one is going to focus on your company's background, your milestones, evolution of CSP. The next will be exploring the partnerships, the benefits, and the collaborations with Krause Family Ford. And then lastly, we'll delve into some strategies, some tools, some success stories that you can share with us, that sort of thing. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
Sounds
I look forward to it.
It's great having you with us today.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you provide an overview of when and how Car Stereo Plus was founded, including the original version or vision behind the business? What was the vision of the owners when they started?
So it was started by two ambitious men back in 1995 who wanted to be able to focus on dealerships and help them with their, back in the day, it was car stereos, because that was a big thing that a lot of dealerships were doing. So their whole goal was to provide a quality service better than anyone else around us at the time and be able to service dealerships in the ways that they needed.
Got it. That's very good. Very good. So what are some key milestones in the company's history and that highlights its growth or innovation in the automotive accessory industry? I know it's not stereos, correct?
Right. It's not stereos anymore. So once we moved away from stereos, leather was kind of a big thing that we wanted to push towards. And at the time, it was scary getting into leather. I mean,
I can imagine,
yeah, you're cutting the seats out of a car. It's something new. We had to make sure that we followed all the right steps with it. And along with that, sunroofs as well, too. Doing both of those were big milestones for us.
I can imagine cutting a roof on a brand new vehicle would be a little intimidating, right?
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Absolutely. Still to this day, I have dealers who are questioning it and saying, I don't want you cutting holes in roofs. But luckily enough, with the way that technology has advanced and the way with how everything is set up now, we're able to do it safely and we don't have as many issues as we did in the past.
That's great. How has Car Stereo Plus adapted to changes in technology? Obviously, maybe you could share with us how the technology in cutting into a roof, how has that changed, and how has consumers' preferences changed your view of that over the years?
So with sunroofs, a lot of the times now we're provided with a template that shows us where we need to cut for the size of the sunroof so there's less mistakes to be made. Also with that, dropping headliners down in order to prevent any wire cutting or anything like that has been fantastic. Ventilated seats is also a big thing that has changed just recently within the market too. So previously, when you did a ventilated seat, you had to add a aftermarket heated seat, and your factory heated seat no longer worked. But now with the advances in technology, we're able to install ventilated seats that integrate with factory heated.
I see. Okay, so a ventilated seat, some of our, I just recently learned this, a ventilated seat is actually not blowing air. Is that correct? It's doing what?
That is correct. It is pulling air through the seat, and it does that to cool the seat off. Whether the air is moving up through it or down through it, it's still cooling the seat both ways.
So that's kind of a new thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Was there a time when it blew?
Yes.
It did. It blew into the consumer?
Into the consumer. That's kind of how all factory and aftermarket ones worked for a while. And just recently, the new ones that we've been using have been pulling air through. I actually have it on my Bronco, and it works fantastic.
I got it. Okay. That's great. That's great. What roles have customers and their feedback played in the shaping of the company's products and services throughout history?
Yeah. So with us, we transitioned back in the day from retail to just working with dealers. And so dealers became our number one customer. And through that, a lot of what they're selling to, their feedback, everything that they hear from their consumers works its way back to us. So as the industry changes and we get that feedback, we change with the industry. And
That's great.
Yeah.
That's really great. That's really cool. Looking back, what do you consider to be the most significant achievement in Car Stereo Plus's journey so far?
I would say the transition from retail to dealership was probably one of our biggest ones, because retail always provided a steady market. You had a steady influx of customers, and us switching to dealerships allowed us to focus more on what we love to do, which is just working with dealers one-on-one. It allowed us to grow that side of the company more, and also the areas that we work as well too.
Was that a little intimidating, giving up the retail side? Was that difficult for you guys?
I believe so, yeah. At the time, I mean, so with retail, you're fighting two different things. You've got your dealers who want stuff done and retail that want stuff done. So while it was a little intimidating, we thought it better to service our dealers.
Yeah. Did you ever find, or I'm sure you guys did, ran into a situation where you were competing against yourself, retail versus wholesale? Did you ever run into anything like that?
Absolutely, and that was probably a really big drive for us to move away from retail, was finding that people would go behind dealers and want to get stuff done through us, and we found that we were competing with ourselves.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, here's the second category. This will be in the area of exploring partnerships with Krause Family Ford, some of the dynamics. So here's a question for you. How long has Car Stereo Plus been partnering with Krause Family Ford, and what initially sparked the relationship?
So I won't speak before my behalf. I know we've had a relationship for many years, but me coming into the picture, we've been working closely together for a little over a year and a half now. And what sparked the relationship was just us getting along with the managers, helping them out of situations where we needed to do something extra for them, or we needed to help take care of a project that they were working on, or a customer needed something desperately. And it was just us being able to step up and help out in those situations.
Yeah, that's really great. It's all about doing business with people you like and that support you. That's what it's always been about.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Can you describe the key ways in which Car Stereo Plus supports Krause Family Ford's operation on a day-to-day basis?
Yes. The two big things that we do for you guys is leather installation. That's always going to be a huge market. We try to help out as much as we can with that. And then with that, too, we provide Krause with customized vehicles that consumers want to buy that they think look really cool. For me, it's actually really cool to see our cars going down the road with that little sticker on the back.
So when you say customized, what do you mean?
So when we customize vehicles, it's one of three big options. So it's either lift, wheels, and tires, which is a big one for us, and then customized paint work, whether that's on Broncos or trucks. It always looks cool, and then custom wrap work as well.
So custom wrap work. Tell us about your wraps. What do you mean by that? So some people may not know what you mean.
Right. So with customized wraps, there's a film out there that we use that's usually colored. A lot of the times we're using black ones that adds a certain aspect to a car to make it different than the others. So like on F-150s or Explorers or Expeditions, we'll take all of the roof, so basically everything from that bottom window line up, and wrap it black. So now instead of the vehicle being one colored, it's a two-toned car.
Oh, okay, I see. That's cool.
Yeah.
And it also protects the paint underneath, right? So if they want to take that off, maybe at the end of the vehicle being used for 5 or 6 years, that can be removed, right?
Absolutely.
And the paint is preserved underneath. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about some mutual benefits. What mutual benefits have both companies experienced from the partnership?
Yeah. Mutual benefits being we get to help keep our employees working and keep them healthy, keep their families paid, and allow them to be able to put food on the table. And Krause allows us to do that by choosing to work with us. And mutual benefit for you guys is we get to help your customers out with their cars, make sure that they get everything that they want from their vehicle, whether it be leather, whether it be a lift, whether it be any sort of 12-volt accessory like blind spot, trailer hitches, anything like that. We always make sure we're there to help.
I got you. That's great. Now, there are other stores, too, that CSP does business with, correct? Y'all do business with Krause, Angela Krause, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, y'all do that as well, yeah.
We do Angela Krause and all of the Hyundai stores as well.
All the Hyundai stores, not just Krause Family Ford.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I think they have 32 dealers, right?
Yes.
At least as of, what is this, October?
Yeah.
2025?
Yeah, they're expanding.
They're great. Expanding, yeah. So how does the collaboration with Krause Family Ford differ or align with your relationship with other dealerships? Is it different in any way, or is it about the same?
So,
what would you say?
Every dealer's a little bit different. Everybody's got their way that they like to do things. I like working with Krause Family Ford because the accessory manager helps us keep everything in line. There's always a good exchange of paperwork and organization for what we need to accomplish, and a lot of other dealers don't have that. So there's a big benefit in having somebody dedicated to working with them and then with us to make sure everything's done.
I know getting purchase orders is very important.
Yes, purchase orders, invoices, the whole
Invoices,
9 yards.
yeah, getting things aligned correctly and done in a timely basis is probably key to your business, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Are there any upcoming initiatives or expansions planned with your partnership? Do y'all have anything new that you're trying to implement? Maybe new products.
So we're always on the lookout for new products. As of right now, we're waiting for next year's products to roll out. Hopefully, we'll find some stuff out soon. But this year, the two biggest ones have been the retractable soft tops that we've been doing with Krause. They've worked well in the Broncos. You've got 1 and 2 row, and then the ventilated seats have also been another big thing that we've been doing this year.
Yeah. Do y'all go to SEMA each year? Is that where you go to get some of your product ideas?
Yes.
SEMA in Las Vegas.
Yeah, SEMA's a great place for us to be able to learn what's out there, see the new stuff, meet and talk with our vendors to see what they're working on that we can bring to the market next.
Yeah, I got you. That's great. Category 3. This is our last category.
All right.
This will delve into some of the strategies, tools, success stories, that sort of thing of the business.
Yeah.
So what are the primary challenges dealerships face in expanding their accessory business? And how does Car Stereo Plus address that?
So primary challenges would be worries about consumer interest in certain accessories and worrying about wanting to try new things. I mean, everybody can be a little intimidated about being the first person to try something and not knowing if it works. And so we try to mitigate that as much as we can. We try to make sure that we can help the dealership feel comfortable, explain stories that we've seen other dealers trying these things, and explain our history with trying new stuff to be successful.
Yeah, I see. Okay. What are some specific strategies or programs that CSP offers to help dealers increase accessory sales? Do you have any strategies or ideas that you can help them implement?
So with strategies, not off the top of my head could I list a whole plethora of what we do, but a lot of what we try to focus on is working from the salespeople up. So we always try to make sure that the salespeople know what they can sell. It's massive. Yeah,
that's huge. I know for a fact that if the sales staff is committed to selling, rather than just one person selling, you're going to have a bigger play. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you go into the dealership on a regular basis and talk to the salespeople there? Not only the accessory manager, but are you there talking to staff and?
Yes. Yeah. I'm there once a week to twice a week, talking with the salespeople, telling them what we're doing, showing them the new pictures of stuff that we've been doing. I also work with the sales managers as well and finance guys. And we kind of just go over everything and show them what we're doing, talk about the new stuff, talk about what's hot and popular right now, and just try and give them stuff to be able to pitch to the consumer.
So do you guys have training that you offer the sales staff? Do y'all ever come out and do a product display? Like if a vendor wanted to show off his new top that he's representing, do y'all bring that vendor to the dealership and show that to your sales managers and your sales staff or your accessory manager?
Absolutely, yeah. We've done that a few times. We'll come in. Bronco top's a great idea. So when we first started bringing those around, first place we went to was Krause Family Ford, and showed them what it is, how it works, how it would look to the customer, ways that the salespeople can explain and pitch it to the customers. And we walked the sales managers, accessory manager, and the salespeople around it.
Yeah, that's an excellent way of getting the product. People will do business with something that they can see and touch and experience, right?
Absolutely. It's a lot easier to show somebody something than it is to tell them about
rather
something.
than talking about it.
Yeah,
that's so true. I think that's very, very true. What metrics or case studies demonstrate the impact of your services on a dealership's growth in the accessory sector?
I would not know of any case studies that I have personally seen, but from my personal experience, dealerships that I've seen that are using accessories feel like they have a wider variety. And when they understand and are able to explain to the customer, hey, I know this vehicle you love doesn't have everything you want in there. We have the ability to install all the stuff that you think it's missing. Yeah. So once I've seen dealerships kind of understand that, such as Krause Family Ford has, it allows them to be able to appeal to what the customer wants a little bit more and makes it a little more consumer friendly at the end of the day.
Right. That's right. All right, last question. You've done an excellent job, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate
filling in the
it.
blanks. It's been good listening to you. So looking ahead, what trends do you see in the accessory market? And how is Car Stereo Plus preparing dealers to capitalize on those trends?
Yes. The trends always change. They're always in and out, especially in the automotive industry. So the number one trends that we try to look for are when manufacturers change things, such as a new trim level not coming with the seats that people are normally used to, or no longer having sunroofs in the cars. Right. And so whenever we find something out about that, we make sure that we go to the salespeople, to the sales manager, to the accessory manager and say, hey, I know Ford's no longer offering this, whatever X, Y, and Z is, but we can be the person to fill in that blank for you. We can provide that service for you guys.
That's really great. Well, I know that Car Stereo Plus has got some pretty deep roots with Krause Family Ford. So on behalf of Krause Family Ford, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being with us today. And thank you for watching here at Summer Street Productions. We're located in Kennesaw, Georgia, and we can't wait to assist you with your podcast. Thank you.